Hey YouTube, this is Don. Today I'm gonna review this. This is the one of those charging docks made by dobe fomis electronics. So obviously this thing, as you can see, is for the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons and Pro controllers. On the back of the box, it can, or on the side, it shows that it can either charge 2 Joy-Cons or this Pro controller and 2 Joy-Cons. It's one or the other, unfortunately, for this. But anyway, let me show you the station itself. As you can see, it can only charge 3 controllers or 2 pairs of, 2 Joy-Cons and 1 pair of Joy-Cons, and a Pro controller. This adapter is where the Pro controller would go. Like this one. But it can also use this knockoff version I got, which looks identical to the Smash edition of the Pro controller. It looks identical, but that's another story entirely. It plugs in like so. While the Joy-Cons, I got a new neon blue. Whoa. Hold on, I dropped one. Crap. Anyway, here's the neon blue Joy-Cons. They slide in there. They slide in there like so. And look at that. Now, let me detach this controller. Here we go. It's hard to do this while bending now because my desk is really occupied right now. I know. I wish it were possible to clean my desk, but it isn't. But hopefully one day things will change. But never mind about my desk. I just want to talk about this thing. But it can also charge Joy-Cons on right here. Here, let me adjust the camera. Anyway, on the front, on this side, it's got a Type-C connector pin, which uses the USB connector instead of a regular AC adapter that you can plug into a wall. Instead, you have to plug this into any wall outlets that uses standard USB. Luckily, I got this thing. This thing would plug in like so. It's a USB wall outlet adapter. But I would recommend a long cord for this that can reach between this and the wall outlet. Between this or what table it sits on, and then the wall outlet. And on the other side, it's got an on-off switch. I don't know why it does that, but when these things lights up green, that means these things are fully charged. But if they're light up red, but if these clear thingies are lighting up red, that means the Joy-Cons are charging. Same thing for this small light. I'm not sure if you could see this. I'm not sure if you could see this this light. Let me find a place to plug it in. Well, let me find a place to plug this in, just to demonstrate where the light is and how it works, so I can explain how it works, rather the Pro controller is charging or not, so you can see where it is and what it looks like. Let me cover this thing. Please stand by. Alright, here's what it looks like when it charges up. Let me just turn this thing on. Oh, there it is. Lights up over there. As you can see where the green light is. It usually lights up red or orange when it's charging. But you get the idea. Oh. Yeah. There's also rubber feet underneath. Even shows the specifications. Even says made in China, obviously. Everything, most electronics are made in China these days. Wish they were made here so that way they're more reliable. No offense. No offense, everyone. But at least it works. Well, at least today, at least when this video was recorded, it was. But overall, about the on, going back to the on-off switch, I don't know why you would necessarily need to turn it off when you can just unplug it if you don't need it. Seems like an unnecessary for a charging hand, for a charging base for the controller, for a charging dock for these controllers. Seems unnecessary. Well, I got this for Christmas, so I'm thankful for that. This video would never exist if I got it for Christmas. So whoever gave it to me, dang it, I forgot who gave it to me, but whoever gave it to me, I'm giving those who are watching, who gave me this charging station on this video, I would like to give a shout out and thank you to whoever gave me this charging station for Christmas. This video would have never existed without it. Without this thing. Without this thing. But yeah, overall, but in my conclusion, it may have been useful, but it wasn't until I realized that there's another charging station that can charge more than what this thing can charge. So I wouldn't recommend it other than if you are trying to search for a cheap alternative, if you're searching for a cheaper option for the controllers. But otherwise it works okay, but it's not going to charge all the controllers that you need for all 4 players. But it will charge certain ones depending on what kinds you have. But anyway, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and be sure to like the video if you like what you see here, and also be sure to comment seeing what you think of this thing, and if you want to get notified of what video is coming up next, be sure to hit the notification bell. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. This is me signing off.